Update. I've tried my best to keep up with everybody, but there's been a whole lot of response on the Xbox controller, and honestly, I can't answer everybody, and that is why I've asked people to go to support.wvpctech and put in a trouble ticket so that I can get to you. And well, basically, today we're going to cover a couple different troubleshooting techniques. But most of you seem to be having problems with the driver. You don't get past the driver. And one of the reasons why is that Microsoft keeps changing the URL for the driver. So what I've done is I've created a subdomain on my website, and you can access it by going to xboxdriver.wvpctech.com, and that'll redirect to Microsoft's driver. Now, as Microsoft changes that URL again, if they do, then I'll know it right away, and I will update that URL so that when you go to xboxdriver.wvpctech.com, it automatically redirects to the right URL. And let's show you the driver page. This is what you'll see when you go there. It'll automatically redirect to this, and you want to choose either the wired controller or the wireless controller. And let's say it's the wireless. Now please keep in mind, many of you are still having problems with the wireless because you don't have the extra receiver, the extra adapter. It will not work without that adapter. You want to choose your right operating system, and if you have Windows 8, you do want to choose the Windows 7 driver, and you have to know whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit. And then you just go to, once you choose that, you just choose download, install it, and then you should be good. But you know where a lot of you are having problems, you've already had the controller hooked up and the driver installed, and if that's the case, then this isn't going to work for you because there's a bunch of steps that you have to take in order for that to work, which is in it's actually in our book that we made, because it was there's such a demand for it, and we couldn't keep up with everybody. I created an advanced book. I've actually been working on it on and off for the past 6 months, but we finally got it done. And this tells you not only how to connect the controller, but if you run into problems, there's your troubleshooting section, and there's also some work that you need to do before this will work, because a lot of you don't even have updated drivers for your other hardware, and if that's the case, then you're just going to run into problems. But I have detailed detailed videos in the book, and uh, I've got a lot of requests for other things, so I've put that in the book as well. Like, for example, how to have your Connect on your PC or laptop, and kind of hack it a bit. I've got that in the book, and how to play 360 games on your PC without doing surveys. It's absolutely free. The emulator that you'll be using to play either the ROMs or play them right off the disk. Or I say ROMs, I mean ISOs. And how to prevent the red ring of death, and also how to repair the red ring of death. And I've also put links to some inexpensive hardware and inexpensive tools for for fixing the red ring of death. And this is a screenshot that I took of when I was setting up the Connect. And then this is a little screenshot I took of an emulator that I did try, and it was fake. But I haven't done an updated screenshot yet, but I do have a program that works. And then, of course, with the people that get the book, you've got dedicated tech support. So you don't have to wait till I'm available before I am able to get to you. The people that have the book get dedicated support. So let's say it's Monday morning, or it's Monday night, and you have a problem with your 360. You put in a support ticket, and we will know by your email if you are a person that has bought the book. Then we're getting to you right away. It's just this book really is it's going to be rare that you run into problems after going through the book, but our support team is here for you if you run into problems. And with that, we will be offering free remote support, which means that if let's say that you've done all the steps, we've talked to you and that's not working, the best way to fix your problem is for us to connect to you, and it's 100% secure, and you don't have to pay anything for it because again, you have our book. You can view the details of our book by going to xboxhacks.com. And I mean, this covers, all the things that are in the book. But not only that, there's 2 levels of the book. You can get just the book itself, pretty cheap, and then you can get the book with lifetime updates. So as Windows changes, as the controllers change, we'll be creating updates to the book. You'll get them for free, provided you get the book with lifetime upgrades. And we're actually in the process of creating a membership site, and you would get 100% free access to the membership site, which would also have some different hacks for PlayStation and the PlayStation controller and so forth. It'll be everything related to gaming. If you want it, we'll make it happen. And it's going to be a really, really nice membership site. And even if you don't get the lifetime updates, then we'll still offer you that membership site at an affordable cost. I believe it'll be like $10 a month if you pay by month, and if you pay more than 1 month at a time, then you get a discount. But as you can see, right now I have the book lowered to 20. That's with no updates. And then if you want the lifetime updates, which that's what I recommend, it's $40. And you just click that, and then you can buy now through PayPal because it's secure. And my videos inside the book are very detailed, so they're easy to follow. On YouTube, I try to keep my videos a little bit, I try to keep them as short as possible and not try and put too much information in there. And this book is in PDF format, so you can use it on any device, and it's got the videos embedded into the pages, into the PDF, so you can actually view the video while you're reading, or you can right click and you can make it full screen, or you can even have it a floating window to where you're reading and then you have the video up here in the corner, and it is high definition, of course. Okay, now that we've discussed the book, I'm going to go over a few troubleshooting techniques to go through. Now, there was some dilemma and some discussions on plugging your controller to a USB 3.0 port. And I have investigated this, and you can use your controller on a 3.0 port. However, to install your controller, it has to be in a 2.0 port. I have yet to find a 3.0 port where it will install. You simply follow all the steps, use your 2.0 port. Once you have restarted after driver installation, and you plug in your controller to the 2.0 port for the first time. Once that's done, it'll work in the 3.0 port every time after that. Okay, and in the book I've covered of a lot of the different controllers, because there's so many controllers out there that we had to go over each one. And you know, I can't cover all the different controllers in this video right now. So that is in the book, but I will show you a technique that will work for most of you if you're having problems. But only follow these steps if you're running into problems. Okay, now you can see my driver is on the desktop. What I want to do is I want to create a new folder. Right click, click on new, and then folder. We're going to label that Xbox. Hit enter. And then we are going to left click and drag it to the folder. Okay, now it's in the folder. Now what we want to do is go to Start, Control Panel, now I have mine on icons. If you have yours on category, it's going to look different. But I'm going to Device Manager. And of course, I'm not going to have the yellow exclamation mark because I've already got mine successfully installed. If you've tried to install your controller and you've had no luck, the first step is the one I want you to follow, which is you look for your yellow exclamation mark. It's probably under Human Interface Devices, and let's just assume, right, let's just pretend this is it right here, and we want to right click, update driver software. And there's two different ways to do this, but I want you to try the first way first. See, there's, as I told you, there's search automatically for updated driver. You don't want that. We have to manually install it. So browse my computer for driver software. And then, as you can see right here, it says desktop Xbox. But we don't want to do that first. We want to try this one first, because if you have installed your driver, then the driver software is already on your computer. And you'll go to Microsoft. And actually, I took mine off of here. So let's install the driver first. What I'm going to do is pause the video while I install this, because it was the Windows, I had this on Windows 8, not Windows 7. Sorry.